Oh, man, there's a lot going on in the sports world, and I am behind, y'all. It's been just crazy around here for the last couple weeks, getting things together, getting internet changed, all that kind of stuff. So, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it very much. Hey, I'm Steve, your host. For those that are new here, we talk about all things sports, right? And before we get started on everything going on right now, I do want to send out a big congratulations to all the Olympians and Paralympians. Talk about a great Olympics. This was a really good one to watch, this Winter Olympics, for the first time in a long time that I can think of. So if you all watched, I hope you had as great a time as I did. It was a lot of fun. I watched a lot of events. It was a good time. So, yeah. Hey, if you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button. Join us for all the fun. We'll be talking about all kinds of things coming up. But let's kick it off with the World Baseball Classic, 2026 World Baseball Classic. Now, we do have the World Cup coming as well that we'll be talking about. But this has been a really cool tournament and a really good one. A lot of great action in it. But tonight is the final game. USA, Venezuela. In Miami at 8 p.m., so it'd be 7 p.m. my time, Central Time. And it's come down to, USA and Venezuela. But what a story it's been. You had Canada in this thing. You had all kinds of teams in here. Japan, Korea. Great stuff. And a lot of good games. So, yeah, a lot of fun there. Now we will be getting to some highlights and stuff, but not right now. We got, some schedules to get to and what have you. March Madness. Got a mess here. Let me go up so I can show you. You got the, round of 64 going right now. So on Tuesday, today, if y'all are watching this with me right now, tonight we've got UMBC and Howard and Texas and North Carolina State. And then tomorrow we got Prairie View A&M and Lehigh and Miami of Ohio and SMU. And then Thursday, some big games Thursday. You got Ohio State, TCU. You got Nebraska and Troy. Jesus. Louisville, South Florida. Wisconsin, High Point. Duke and Siena. Vandy and McNeese. Michigan State, North Dakota State. Arkansas, Hawaii. North Carolina, BCU. Michigan and versus to be determined. So Michigan and BYU are open right now for winners up here, right? And then you got St. Mary's, Texas A&M, Illinois and Penn, Georgia and St. Louis, Gonzaga and Kennesaw State, and Houston and Idaho. And then the first game on March 20th, Friday, is Kentucky and Santa Clara. So, yeah. I can't wait to see how this tournament goes. And we'll get some highlights and things as we get down a little bit in here, say about third round. We'll start looking at it real close. But we'll keep up with it over the next couple weeks, too, as we get down to this. Right? Because our championship games, let's see, where we at? Yeah, the Final Four, 6 and 8:30 on April 4th. So we got a little while yet. And then championship game at 8:30 on April 6th. So we got a little bit yet to go. But we'll break it down as we go. Man, you got a lot of great teams in here. Duke, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Louisville, South Florida's looking real good this year. Michigan, St. Mary's, A&M, Illinois is looking real good. Houston's looking real good. Gonzaga, as usual. I mean, you got some great teams in here. So we'll see what happens there. Now, let's get to some softball, one of my favorite sports of springtime. Ladies softball in NCAA. Let's look at the top 25 right quick, because you've only got a couple of games separating everything down to, I don't know what, number 10? Well, actually about number 12. You only got a few games separating them. All right, at 1, you got Tennessee at 23-0. Wow. 2, Texas Tech at 25-1. 3, Texas at 22-1. 4, Oklahoma at 24-2. 5, Nebraska at 18-5. 6, Alabama at 23-0. 7, UCLA at 21-3. 8, Florida at 25-1. I mean, Jesus. 9, Arkansas 21-1. 10, Florida State at 21-4. 11, Virginia Tech at 21-2. 12, Arizona 20-5. 13, Georgia at 19-7. 14, Mississippi State at 24-2. 15, Oklahoma State at 17-7. Yeah, so really this is where you start breaking it apart at, right? But even Oklahoma State, A&M, and LSU at 15, 16, and 17 are still in this thing. Because then you got Virginia right behind them at 18 at 22-2, and Oregon at 18-7. So really, through the top 19, you've only got a few games separating them. And then you drop down to Stanford at 14-6, Washington at 19-6, UCF at 22-5, Grand Canyon at 27-0. Dang, Grand Canyon, go ahead. But they haven't played anybody. I'm not going to say they haven't played anybody, but you know what I'm saying. And you got South Carolina at 15-9 and Duke at 15-9. But I think through your top 17, well, yeah, through your top 17, really, you are just wide open here. You're separated by what, 4 games? I mean, it's wide open at that point. And we're not done with the season, of course. I mean, you have, tournaments coming up and all that. So, yeah, it's going to be a wild one. Phew. Good stuff. I got to watch some games. I haven't had time. Got a lot going on, y'all. Haven't had time to watch a lot of games yet. All right. NBA standings. Because this is where it gets real interesting, right? Because I've been told that Oklahoma State is going to repeat. Or Oklahoma, rather, is going to repeat. OKC. Okay, well, let's find out. In the Eastern Conference, we'll go through the top 5 here. How's that? Pistons at 48-19, Celtics at 45-23, Knicks at 44-25, Cavs at 41-27, and Magic at 38-29. Okay. So you got a 10-game span between 1 and 5. The Pistons are looking really good, and Celtics are looking really, really good. So that's your Eastern, and then Western, Thunder sitting on top at 53-15. Spurs at 50-18, Lakers at 43-25, Rockets at 41-26, and Nuggets at 41-27. So you got a 12-game spread there. Can the Thunder repeat? Sure. I mean, they've got a 5-game lead on the Pistons right now, sitting at number 1 in the Eastern. So, yeah, I mean, the Thunder look really, really good. But the Spurs are sitting 3 games back from them. Now, in the Eastern Division, you know, that's a 5-game lead. So, yeah, I think the Thunder are looking good to repeat right now, but they're not locked yet, right? Not locked at all. So we'll have to see where that goes. So let's take a look at the schedule right quick. All right, today you got the Heat and Hornets. You got Thunder and Magic. Well, you know, and then Pistons and Wizards, Pacers and Knicks, Cavs and Bucks, Suns and Wolves, Spurs and Kings, and Sixers and Nuggets. So, yeah, I mean, you know, you got a team like the Warriors, both Steph and his brother are out right now. They're just beat up with injuries. But if those injuries come back, the Warriors can break clean too. You know? Celtics have battled a few injuries, so they're battling too right now. You know, any of these teams like that, the Wolves, any of these teams can come right back. But as of right now, I would say, yeah, the Thunder's sitting pretty good shape right now. So, 3-game lead, yeah, I mean, they're sitting in really good shape right now. So, we'll just have to see what happens. All right, we went a little over what I like to do. I like to do about 10 minutes because I know everybody's busy. We went a little over that today, but that's all right. We'll check in. You know what we'll do? We'll start doing shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Right? Starting next week. So we'll do 2 shows a week and we'll kind of cover everything and see where we're at. We'll get some highlights in if there's good highlights we need to get to, all that kind of stuff. But right now, yeah. And we got spring training going on in baseball right now. We've got, you know, golf is heating up. We've got NASCAR rolling. We've got, there's all kinds of stuff happening, y'all. Got the NFL draft coming. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on everything, see what's up. All right? Thank y'all for joining us. I appreciate it very much. Hey, listen, I hope y'all have a great, great day and a great week, everybody. Let me know what you think. Are the Thunder going to repeat? You know, let me know. All right? I'll see y'all later. We are out.